are fucking awesome and gave me the inspiration to actually jump up here because I was super nervous. So thank you. Before I get into the comedy, it was really cool to watch and be out here. The reason I haven't been out in public is because I was a business owner for 8 years, and
if you don't let me ask you,
business went out of business, and it's still kind of fresh. But it was very big, and we started it together, and we lost it because of COVID. But that's okay. That's okay. I'm up here doing comedy, so I mean, it can't be that bad, right?
living the dream.
Living the dream. Rex Enrique.
You love you, Rex.
Yes, yes. So actually, that's not my real name. My real name is Justin.
What?
Yeah. So me and my family have taken names to the new level. Okay. We were in. Also, I have 3 children. And they have generic names as well. So we got Justin, John, Betsy, and Michael. So, I mean, if you were in a room with 30 people, there would be 5 of us in that room. So we're in Walmart, we're calling out my kids' names. I turn to my wife, I'm like, why do we have to use their real names? Nobody gives a shit what their names are. And nobody knows their fucking names. And it'd be hilarious to get somebody to like, you named your child that? So we just start spitting shit out like toolbox, oregano, fucking, the funnier the better, fluff bucket, Hooney's place. I got wrecked. So these names got so fucking like, we just kept using it. And now people call me Rex and it's hilarious. Every time somebody says, hey, what's up, Rex? I'm like, yeah, that's my made-up name from fucking Walmart, but yeah! Rex Enrique actually has a Facebook profile, a YouTube account, and it exists. It's such a fucking powerful nickname. Everybody got stuck with a name. My wife, whose name is completely opposite, is Tiffany. Because Tiffany's a funny fucking name if you say it enough. And then we got Fluff Bucket. He got stuck with that. We got Michael with Microbe, and Hooney with Hooney's Place. Hooney's Place is my favorite because it's just so fucking funny. In fact, I'm going to start a restaurant and call it Hooney's Place because it's pretty cool. Yeah, thanks. Thank you. So me and my family, we call each other these names quite frequently. We try to make up the funniest names possible. And that's just, I mean, if you picture what Hooney's Place would look like, that's what my house looks like. So whatever pops in your brain from Hooney's Place, that's my place.
All right.
So, first time on stage, popping my cherry at the
Shining Rise.
Shining Rise Cafe. Rise and Shine Cafe. Right. I tried to, so I'm super bad with names, which is why we use nicknames.
Shining Rise.
Right, so Shiny Rise is how I'm going to remember this place from now on. Trademark. Talk about copyright deals later. It's a business joke, it's okay. So me and my family, we took a trip recently to California. I decided when I made the most money with my business, the smartest thing to do was spend it all at Disneyland on my family. So I was like, we're going to Disneyland. Well, first I looked at the check, and then I was like, we're going to Disneyland. So it's a 17.5-hour drive to Anaheim, California from here. And I decided to be like the Griswolds and make the trip with my family. Horrible decision. If you have children, which I'm sure you don't yet, but if you do, don't go on a fucking road trip with them, man. I can't say some of the shit that happened on stage. I'd be kicked off.
Please do.
But it was fun. We ended up going through Oregon. I think that's a trip that you have to make. And I've never had my gas pumped for me, so I was scared to fucking death, man. Like, I am from Houston, Texas, and if anybody's ever been to Houston, Texas, you don't get the fuck out the car on some streets. And up to the gas station, this guy comes up. I roll up my window and I lock my doors. I'm like, what the fuck, man? The fuck do you want? He's like, debit or credit? I'm like, I'm not paying for shit. So I pushed him with my car door because I thought he was being aggressive. And he's like, whoa, man, you can't get gas here. So I got the fuck in the car and I ran. Ended up going to 5 different gas stations before I figured out they pump your fucking gas in Oregon.
I'm from Oregon, I know that.
Yeah,
That's why I bought it.
super strange. Yeah, so we ended up keep going down this trip, and it was nothing. If you've ever made this trip, there's nothing to stare at. There's no scenic routes. So I'm like, I'm gonna plan the most scenic, most adventurous route, and then there's fields of fucking wine bushes for like 17.5 hours. It's fucking long, a long field of gray as shit. Just fly. Is the point I'm trying to endear here. So we ended up making it to California, and I did not know that they don't have a milligram percentage that they have to put, or I guess, okay. So 5 years ago, they did not have a milligram percentage that they had to put in their edibles, and I did not know this. So as a celebration, I went and bought a 1,000 milligram candy bar. I thought that I was head honcho because I've been smoking pot for, again, my age is undetermined. And so I ate half the fucking candy bar, which 1,000 milligrams, half a candy bar, that's 500 milligrams. That's not something a human being, I don't think, should take at any point in time. My wife videotaped and laughed the whole fucking time as I was hugging the wall and licking, trying to figure out which one was the snozberries the whole fucking night. I'm just like, where's the snozberries? And she's laughing just the whole time, not helping. And my kids are in another room being babysat because anytime we celebrate like that, we usually try to, I don't want my kids seeing me hugging a wall. Because then they would, I don't think they would look at me the same. So yeah, did the candy bar, got messed up, hugged the wall, got laughed at, crashed. So I figured the next day I'm going to Disneyland, I'll take a smaller portion. So if you guys are staying with me, it's a 1,000 milligram candy bar. Smaller portion's gonna be like 250 milligrams, right? So I take that, and me and the friends we took got stuck on the train all day. So, you've never been to Disneyland. There's a train that takes you all the way to all the different parks. It's a big ass fucking park. It's hard to walk. Okay? We got stuck on this train because we were too scared of all the people that knew we were eating the fucking candy bar. So yeah. So $5,000 to sit on a train and be paranoid that everybody knew we were high. It's my California trip. Woo!
Yeah. Come on, go!
It was fun. It was exciting.
Coward. Freestyle.